Hey, it's Alex, and this was my graphic design studio core course week. We got up early on a rainy Wednesday morning to make our way to Aarhus. On our drive over, we first stopped at the Yellingstones, where we learned all about the history of early Denmark and the transition from the Viking era to Christianity. It was fascinating to learn about the Yellingstones and the space built around them, including two big mounds, originally made as burial mounds. Afterwards, we went into the museum and got to learn a little more through a few different interactive experiences and games. How's it going?
We don't
know. Could be going any which way.
Our next stop was the Mosgard Museum. Here, we got an in-depth look into a wider scope of Denmark's history through archaeology and ethnography. We also stopped to play an interactive game or two. We made our way back to the van and arrived in Aarhus to end our night with some delicious dinner. Thursday morning started with us visiting CultureWorks, a small design agency. After our meeting, we went to Den Gammelby, the Old Town. Here, we stopped in the Poster Museum to see a wide variety of design and illustration styles. We sat and sketched our favorites, and then got to walk around the rest of the town. For lunch, we went to the street food market and refueled for our next stop to Aarhus. We walked around the Rainbow Ring and got to see the beautiful city of Aarhus from above. Having the opportunity to visit Aarhus was truly incredible, and we got to see some amazing art. Friday morning, we started to make our way back to Copenhagen. Our first stop was Museum Bjørn. It was really cool to see some cutouts and prints as we had done some lino cutting earlier in the week. We continued exploring the museum and got to try out a couple simulated art styles.
I'm not totally sure about the whole process of lithography, but it's
Then we got together as a group and did some drawing and tried our hand at blind contours. Our last stop on our trip was the Lego house. It was amazing to see how creative people can get with their builds and how the space was made to be so interactive. We got to make our own little stop-motion Lego movies and learned about the history and timeline of Lego. After heading to the roof to see the view, we ended up getting a great group picture. And then made our way back to Copenhagen. See you next time.